Hello everyone, my name is CA Prerna Dukania. I am a chartered accountant and I am currently practicing. Today I am here to talk to you about financial reporting FR, the first subject for CA final students. So what is FR? FR is not just about business combinations, consolidation, financial instruments. Ind AS recently has been proven to be quite scoring in FR, and it's very important that you give the paper of FR very well and make sure that it goes well, because being the first paper, it will boost your confidence and it will definitely affect the upcoming papers, how they are going to be regarding your performance as well. So एक और चीज, नेवर गेट स्ट्रेस्ड. कभी स्ट्रेस मत होइएगा अगर आपको लगे कि यार ये 2-3 क्वेश्चन तो एकदम नए से लग रहे हैं, बिकॉज ऑफ द सिलेबस चेंज. ऐसे हर अटेम्प्ट में आपको 1-2-3 क्वेश्चंस ऐसे नए मिलेंगे जो कि आपने जिस पैटर्न के हो सकता है कभी सॉल्व नहीं किए हो या कभी आपने देखा नहीं हो. सो आपको डरने की ज़रूरत नहीं है, स्ट्रेस नहीं लेना है, क्योंकि बाकी लोगों को भी वो क्वेश्चंस आ रहे हैं और वो उन लोगों के लिए भी हो सकता है उन्होंने भी कभी ये क्वेश्चन कभी देखा नहीं हो, तो आप स्ट्रेस होने की कोई ज़रूरत नहीं है. सो अब आते हैं एग्जाम की तरफ. तो सिर्फ पास करने के लिए आप इंड एएस और बाकी अदर स्मॉल चैप्टर्स करेंगे तो ये बहुत है. But if you are looking for an exemption or a rank, then obviously you should also concentrate on business combination, financial instruments and consolidation. Step 1 should always be to prepare all the Ind AS and small chapters, and you should always have a target कि उस chapter से related आप 85 to 90% question solve कर पाए and you get about 85 to 90% marks also. Step 2 should be business combinations, various adjustments done in these parts, and then you try to enter into financial instruments. It is expected that 2 or 3 questions will come from financial instruments and one will be simple, the other 2 might be a little difficult. We don't have to leave them at any cost in the exam. Step 3 should be consolidation and other parts of the financial instruments. There are around 14 to 16 adjustments in consolidation. 80% of the adjustments are simple and common, and about those they are in probably 70 to 75% of the questions have those 80% of the simple adjustments. So that is easily scorable, and other adjustments you definitely need to spend more time and you need to practice because they are quite tricky. And if you know, if you have prepared 80 to 85% of this chapter well, it is expected that in the hardest situation also you are going to crack the exam and solve the question successfully. So now let's discuss about the weightage and number of revisions you may be needing for each chapter. This list is long, so bear with me. The chapter framework for preparation and presentation of financial statements 10 marks का आता है, 2 दिन की revision चाहिए. Ind AS on preparation of financial statements, they have 3 units. Ind AS 1 जो कि प्रिपरेशन ऑफ फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट्स के बारे में बात करता है, Ind AS 34 इंटरिम फाइनेंशियल रिपोर्टिंग, एंड Ind AS 7 स्टेटमेंट ऑफ कैश फ्लोज. ये 20 मार्क्स के आते हैं, 2 दिन की प्रैक्टिस इसमें चाहिए. Ind AS 115 रेवेन्यू फ्रॉम कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स विद कस्टमर 8 मार्क्स का है, सेकेंड 2 रिविजन में इसके हो जाना चाहिए. Ind AS ऑन मेजरमेंट ऑफ ऑन अकाउंटिंग पॉलिसी, इसको हम 3 यूनिट्स में डिवाइड कर रखे हैं. जैसे Ind AS 8 अकाउंटिंग पॉलिसी, चेंजेस इन अकाउंटिंग एस्टिमेट्स एंड एरर्स. Ind AS 10 events occurring after the reporting days. Ind AS 113 fair value measurement. इनसे आपको 15 marks के questions आएंगे which will take about 3 days to revise. Other Ind ASs are accounting for government grants and disclosure of government assistance and share based payment. ये 10 marks के आते हैं, 2 बार revision करने से enough होते हैं. Ind AS 101 is first time adoption of Ind AS and it comes for 7 marks and एक बार revise करें तो काफ़ी होना चाहिए. Ind AS on assets of financial statements, ये इसमें 8 यूनिट्स हैं, इसके 12 मार्क्स के आते हैं और इसमें 2 बार आपको रिवाइज करना ज़रूरी है. एंड 8 यूनिट्स में से Ind AS 2 जो कि इन्वेंट्रीज, Ind AS 16 प्रॉपर्टी प्लांट एंड इक्विपमेंट, Ind AS 116 इट्स अबाउट लीजेस, Ind AS 23 इज बोरोइंग कॉस्ट, Ind AS 36 इज इम्पेयरमेंट ऑफ एसेट्स, Ind AS 38 is intangible assets, Ind AS 40 is investment property, and Ind AS 105 it's non-current assets held for sale and discontinued operations. उसके बाद हम आते हैं Ind AS 41 जो कि एग्रीकल्चर के बारे में डील करता है. इसमें से 8 मार्क्स का क्वेश्चन आता है एंड ये एक बार रिवाइज करने से काफ़ी है. देन वी कम टू इंड एस ऑन लाइबिलिटीज ऑफ फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट्स. ये दो यूनिट में डिवाइडेड है. इंड एस 19 दैट इज एम्प्लॉय बेनिफिट्स एंड इंड एस 37 प्रोविजंस, कंटिजेंट एसेट्स एंड कंटिजेंट लाइबिलिटीज. ये 10 मार्क्स का आता है एंड 2 बार रिवाइज इसको करना जरूरी है. इंड एस ऑन आइटम्स इम्पैक्टिंग द फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट्स, ये 2 यूनिट्स में है. इंड एस 12 इज इनकम टैक्स एंड इंड एस 21 इज द इफेक्ट ऑफ चेंजेस इन द फॉरेन एक्सचेंज रेट्स. इससे 12 मार्क्स के क्वेश्चन आते हैं. 2 दिन रिवाइज इसको करना पड़ता है. इंड एस ऑन डिस्क्लोजर इन फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट्स, ये फर्दर 3 यूनिट्स में डिवाइडेड है. इंड एस 24 विच इज रिलेटेड पार्टी डिस्क्लोजर, इंड एस 33 विच इज अर्निंग्स पर शेयर एंड इंड एस 108 इट्स ऑपरेशनल सेगमेंट्स. सो इसमें से 14 मार्क्स के क्वेश्चन आते हैं. 2 बार रिवाइज करने से आई गेस ये हो जाना चाहिए. So accounting and reporting of financial instruments, this is further segregated into 7 units. ये 15 मार्क्स का आता है. चार बार रिवाइज करने से इसका हो जाना चाहिए. So unit 1 is financial instruments, scope and definition, financial instruments, equity and financial liabilities, classification and measurement of financial assets and financial liabilities, recognition and derecognition of financial instruments, फिर डेरिवेटिव्स एंड एम्बेडेड डेरिवेटिव्स, डिस्क्लोजर एंड लास्ट में हेज अकाउंटिंग. सो इसको आप अगर 4 दिन रिवाइज करोगे, 4 दिन इज इनफ टू रिवाइज इट थरोली. नेक्स्ट वी कम टू बिजनेस कॉम्बिनेशन एंड कॉर्पोरेट रिस्ट्रक्चरिंग. इससे 10 मार्क्स के क्वेश्चन आते हैं एंड ये 4 दिन लगते हैं आपको प्रिपेयर होने में. अब आते हैं कंसोलिडेशन पे. कंसोलिडेशन के भी 8 यूनिट्स है. फर्स्ट होता है इंट्रोडक्शन टू कंसोलिडेटेड फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट, इंपॉर्टेंट डेफिनेशंस क्या हैं, सेपरेट फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट्स, CFS. देन कंसोलिडेटेड फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट्स में अकाउंटिंग ऑफ सब्सिडरीज कैसे होनी चाहिए, जॉइंट अरेंजमेंट्स, इन्वेस्टमेंट इन एसोसिएट्स एंड जॉइंट वेंचर एंड लास्टली वी कम टू डिस्क्लोजर रिक्वायरमेंट्स. सो ये 20 मार्क्स का क्वेश्चन आता है इसका एंड 5 डेज इसके लिए काफ़ी है. सो एनालिसिस ऑफ फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट्स इज 8 मार्क्स एंड 1 डे इज इनफ. इंटीग्रेटेड रिपोर्टिंग 5 मार्क्स एंड 1 डे इज इनफ. CSR 10 मार्क्स का क्वेश्चन आता है एंड 2 दिन इज इनफ. सो अब हम डिस्कस करते हैं स्टडी प्लान क्या होना चाहिए हम लोग का. स्टडी प्लान इन एन ABC एनालिसिस वे. हम अपने स्टडी प्लान को 4 इंपॉर्टेंट डिविजन्स में डिवाइड करेंगे. फर्स्ट विल बी स्मॉल एंड इजी, सेकंड विल बी फेयर, थर्ड विल बी मीडियम एंड फोर्थ विल बी डिफिकल्ट एंड दोज दैट रिक्वायर मोर प्रैक्टिस. स्मॉल एंड इजी में अपना आता है इंड एस 113, 2, 23, 38, 105, 41, 37 एंड 24. फर्दर इसमें आता है फ्रेमवर्क फॉर फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट्स, इंटीग्रेटेड रिपोर्टिंग एंड CSR. and revise at last Ind AS 1, 34, 7, 8, 10 and 101. इसमें 2 times आपको रिविजन करना चाहिए एंड आई थिंक 4 to 5 days इज इनफ टू रिवाइज. नाउ लेट्स कम टू फेयर चैप्टर्स. फेयर चैप्टर्स में आपके Ind AS 20, 16, 36, 40, 19, 12, 21, 33 एंड 108 आते हैं, जिसमें से Ind AS 36 इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. इसके 3 टाइम्स हम लोग को रिविजन करने पड़ते हैं एंड आई थिंक 5 days is enough and your focus should be on practice in these chapters. So next we come to medium chapters. They are Ind AS 115, 102 and 116. 105 and 102 they need to be carefully done because in 2 chapters में students लोगों की काफ़ी सारी गलतियाँ हो रही हैं and business combinations lastly. So 3 times revision in these chapters should be enough and always the focus should be on solving the questions. At least 80% of the questions should be solved. So let's now come to difficult and those questions that need more practicing. Need not to say only 2 chapters such are financial instruments and consolidation. They are obviously the most highlighted papers or units in the subject. They need 2 times revision and you need to study at least 4 to 6 adjustments per day in each of the chapters and you have to cover it in 6 to 8 days and the focus should always be on solving the questions, as many as questions possible. Now we talk about कि किस chapter से अपने preparation start करें. Start your preparation from category B, then you move on to category C. आफ्टर दैट यू डू होल्डिंग कंपनी एंड उसको 5 दिन में स्प्रेड कर लीजिए. से एग्जाम्पल अगर आपके 20 से 25 क्वेश्चन आपने सॉल्व करने हैं होल्डिंग कंपनी के, आप एक दिन में 5 क्वेश्चन उसके सॉल्व कीजिए एंड एट लास्ट आप बाकी सिलेबस को कवर अप करने की कोशिश कीजिए. डोंट स्पेंड मच टाइम ऑन Ind AS थ्योरी बिकॉज थ्योरी इट्स ओके बट you don't have to spend much time on that. you have to quickly revise from the class notes and then start attempting the problems on each concept or each index that you are completing. So problems will help to check your improvement and let you know what's your status, आप किस लेवल पे हैं आज के दिन एग्जाम के प्रिपरेशन पे. एंड आप अपने जो भी मिस्टेक्स हैं वो या तो एक नोटबुक में लिखिए या फिर आप उसे मार्क करिए कॉपी में. आई वुड सजेस्ट कि आप एक नोटबुक में लिखिए एंड चाहे जितनी छोटी भी आपकी मिस्टेक हो उसे ज़रूर नोट कीजिए, ताकि आपको एग्जाम में जाने के पहले ये याद रहेगा कि आपको इन चीज़ों पे फोकस करना है इफ दे कम इन द एग्जाम. और जो भी यूनिक एडजस्टमेंट्स हैं, डिफिकल्ट एडजस्टमेंट्स हैं, वो आप आरटीपी, एमटीपी, प्रैक्टिस मैनुअल, स्टडी मटेरियल्स को रेफर कीजिए एंड डू नोट देम डाउन एंड ट्राई टू सॉल्व देम. ट्राई टू क्रैक द कंसेप्चुअल पॉइंट और ट्रीटमेंट जो कि उस क्वेश्चन में है विद इन द फर्स्ट मिनट फॉर टाइम मैनेजमेंट पर्पज. ऑब्वियसली टाइम मैनेजमेंट अकाउंटिंग में बहुत ज़रूरी है, फाइनेंशियल रिपोर्टिंग सब्जेक्ट में बहुत ज़रूरी है टाइम मैनेजमेंट, बिकॉज पेपर इज गोइंग टू बी लेंदी एंड इफ यू डोंट मैनेज योर टाइम वेरी वेल, योर ऑब्वियसली आपके कुछ क्वेश्चन छूटेंगे एंड क्वेश्चन छूटना इज नॉट अ गुड थिंग. राइट द एडजस्टमेंट्स ऑन योर नोटबुक and give yourself sufficient time to so that you can give attention to each of them and write that treatment on the notebooks also. Now let's discuss about the more scoring parts. Framework of financial statements, Ind AS 20, 21, 38, 16, 10 and share based payments, that is Ind AS 102, are the most scoring subjects. Business combinations and consolidation hold a good marks weightage, but they are more time consuming. Let's talk about past trend chapters and how the questions have come in the past exams. So the topic is Ind AS 103, 16 marks in each of the last two terms. Ind AS 24 marks in each last two terms. Ind AS 32, 107 and 109, 14 marks and 12 marks each. Ind AS 105, 10 marks in the last attempt and there's no question in the before that. Ind AS 102, 8 marks each. Ind AS 23, 8 marks each. Ind AS 21, 4 marks each. Ind AS 115, 12 marks and 5 marks respectively. Ind AS 38, 8 marks in the last attempt, nothing in before that. Analysis of financial statement, 12 marks and 16 marks for consecutively. And Ind AS 16, 8 marks in the last attempt, nothing before that. Ind AS 10, 8 marks and 4 marks. Ind AS 113, 8 marks each. So we can see that there is a consistency of marking for the last two terms. You should keep that in mind. Around 64 marks was very basic concepts and basic questions. 28 marks were fundamental and 16 marks were quite typical. So which questions to attempt first? What should be the correct order in which you should attempt the paper? Although it always depends on the paper, but you should try to answer the short questions first, carrying 6 to 8 marks. FR paper will be lengthy, as I told earlier. First attempt will be mechanical questions where you don't have to confuse with the concepts and invest more time. If you start attempting the big questions first, they may take time and build pressure on you to solve the other left out questions, and it may the pressure will always affect your performance in the exam. So in starting 1 hour, the target should be to solve all the small questions ranging from 4 to 6 to 8 marks, and after that you attempt business combination and consolidation, I guess, should be attempted in the last 1 hour. And understanding the question very accurately is very important, and you should answer only those parts of the questions which are required by the question. Don't waste even a single minute on additional information. They try to confuse you by giving lot of additional information. The examiner doesn't want to, doesn't care if you're writing any additional information or not. So be a little more enthusiastic on the exam day and do not go through all the other information. So let's talk about important questions and amendments now. Revise the Ind AS 116 very carefully and patiently. Most important in FR is to solve the problems rather than to learn the concepts. All ICI math questions, last 3 attempts RTPs and 2 MTPs In the last 1 month, keep yourself engaged only in problem solving, because the studying concept is different and the solving problems will only be helpful. You have to solve the questions in order to understand what the concept is about, and you cannot just audit through the notes and try to retain them, because it's not possible. So it is better suggested that solve as many problems as possible before the exam. Past year papers, manual or practice manual, RTP, they are very important. We provide 100 important questions of FR, which cover almost all the concepts. You should try those questions also. So now let's talk about the common mistake and some tips that I can give you. You have to first, always my tip would be to solve a good number of questions from each topic. Try to solve the problem on your own. Do not refer to the notebook in the first instance. Just try to solve it and try to solve the whole question, so you will know where you are standing, what your practice level is. And do practice on a regular basis. Do not practice a few questions every day from different chapters, so that you don't tend to forget any of the chapters that you have been ignoring. Don't refer to solution anywhere from your anywhere else but your notebook, because that's the only way forward. Use of proper and prescribed format in the preparation of accounts is very important. Don't try to skip the presentation format if any is available. And always, when you are preparing a balance sheet for a company, you have to prepare it in a Schedule 3 format along with the applicable notes. You cannot skip them. State the currency in the question. Do not skip the currency. Always give a heading and proper name of the entity, whichever is related to your question, and draw the columns with double lines if time permits. Adequate working notes are very important to support your answer, and because of the step marking, if you don't give adequate notes to them, you might just as well skip some important points. Answer the questions with due emphasis on accounting standards. Go through each and every topic thoroughly and understand the conceptual points supporting each topic. Try to solve as many questions as possible. Go through practice manual, RTPs, institute workbook, and if you have taken any classes, the math from there, mock test papers to the extent possible. You don't have to stress yourself if you couldn't manage the time to solve a particular mode, but that's all right. Try to solve as much as possible. You should test your preparation before the exam in an exam and oriented environment always. Prepare. Take a question paper, attempt it as if you are attempting in an exam, and then see what you are getting, how your preparation is. This has to be done at least 15 days before the exam, so that you get the time to improve your mistakes. Do not do this before, just a day or two before the exam, because that can demotivate you. So you have to, after solving the paper, you should check your solution with the study mat or wherever the answer is given, and mark your mistakes and try not to repeat them. So total columns is very important in all the questions. Always make a total column and draw a double line for the total column. And if you get any entries relating to journal entry, questions relating to passing journal entries or showing the journal entries, always give a narration. The date is mandatory, and also the debit and credit amounts separately. So if the balance sheet is not tallying in case of accounting, apply the principle of double entry and try to mark every aspect of the entry, that whichever is coming to the debit, what is this credit effect. That will really help you to know where your difference is arising from, and you may obviously be able to tally your balance sheet. And finally, check the totals. If they still don't tally, write total as they come, and do not spend a lot of time on that, because you have other questions to attempt also. And as mentioned earlier, never forget to attempt the test papers before the exam. Always try to solve the test papers. Start it from for accounting especially, I would say start it from at least 20 days before the exam, because that will give you a window period of 14 to 15 days to try to solve only the test papers, and that's going to help you a lot. So the few words of motivation, I think there is no need to teach you the importance of clearing a CA final in first attempt, and start giving it 100% from today. Do it for your parents, do it for yourself, for your future. You have covered a long way through till now. You have gone through rigorous articleship, and you have gone through the pain of preparation for IPCC with your college if you had any. And remember that the end is very close, and what's beyond is a life of success, respect, and obviously money. Okay, thank you. Best of luck. I hope you do well.